Well, hello there. Welcome back, my most ethical light and love crew. It is I, Tina, from To the Inner Wild. Welcome. There's a countdown. There's obvious, weasels in the mix. I don't know. I guess dirty rats. I think that's a good way to do it. Like, drats. Yeah. But, hold aside the name calling. Let's just understand what we're working with right here and right now. And I want to know, well, hello there. What is it what are my next best uninterrupted and indisputable move spirit? I want to know because I just ended my shift and there's a pending date this Saturday, which may be my last day, if not today. I don't know. I got to figure that stuff out. But I do know it's time to hang up the apron. And we're not allowed to bring our aprons home. So if it gets really worn out and dirty, we just dispose of it. But because I know how people work within the occult world, I had to do some type of ritual that was that I just was called to do, and it was very informal, but it was just about ensuring with that old dressing that it was unsalvageable and no one can really grab my essence from it. So I had to do it couldn't be that private because it's a shared break room, but I had to do what I had to do. I can't let anybody stop me. And so it's no different from anyone else who would have to dispose of their stuff on ground. So that's what I did after I'd left, and that was that. So someone questioned me on it, and I said, oh, it's just a ritual. Just preparing stuff, And so it wasn't done out of anger, like most people would normally think. It was just a form of protection, and an affirmation. So I'm ready for the next thing. Without any gameplay. I'm done with the games being played. In fact, there was a customer that came along that was I normally don't have these kind of customers where they're how do I say it without sounding offensive? Well, I'll just straight up say it because I think it's just a genre. Comedians don't have to worry about anyone being offended. I mean, people are going to be offended whether or not, but it's just a certain character. It has nothing to do with race or anything, but it's just how social constructs itemize certain cultures, so that way there's certain labeling. Show my dress. You really want to see my dress? It's not a dress, but it's it's rather a shirt. Shirt and jeans, that's what I'm doing today. But yeah, so she came up to me and she was right as close as you are, so no more than a forearm length close to me. And she said, oh, I'm all up in your business. And the way she was handling money, it was very cheaply done. But she was trying to find reason to get up into my space, but I saw her stuff, and I said, oh, I saw her stuff, and it was wrapping stuff, and I said, oh, do you have your own business? I didn't even pay attention to the clothes that she was wearing, and she said, yeah, I do. And then I was curious. I said, oh, yeah, you strike me as somebody who does makes her own stuff. And I started labeling off a couple of things, and then it was just quiet. Like, she just stopped being, I know that she was trying to read me. And by the end of, like, I was asking her genuine questions, and I attempted to be friendly like she initiated. And she was just like, she had her nose up in the air by the end of the transaction. Like, she saw something that she was so rudely jealous about. I don't even understand. It's like, it's insane to me. But she was wearing like nursing clothing, like nursing scrubs. So I know that whatever she does on the side that she admitted to was something that was, like a personal kind of thing rather than a profession. But I'm good at reading people, and I know for a fact that she was disturbed over something that she was very jealous about, and I have no freaking clue why. But why are you asking me? I'm wearing jeans. But anyway, yeah, so I just have to be more careful with that kind of crew. I mean, I'm trying to position myself as not to always step back or step away from such confrontations of energetic, like, takers, or readers. And I know I'm stronger than that. I know I'm stronger than having to retreat. I just know, like, and once you know, the ricochet is super strong. Like, they get something instead that automatically triggers them. Like, I've programmed my energy in a way that if someone so chooses to peek in and they're naturally like at a like disgruntled within, that when they try to take, they're automatically triggered. Like, it's like they pull the trigger on themselves. So that way they can automatically learn whatever it is. Like, it's just like smack in their face. So I think that's what I saw today. And it was great being able to practice that within just like a couple of minutes. Yeah. So I just want to know, like, knowing that I'm just in this meditative mode where I don't really, I don't have any interest in the things that other people have to say about me, especially within their disturbed state. So, yeah, that's where I'm at, and I am going to use the Shaman Tarot and find out, Spirit, what are my next best uninterrupted and indisputable moves. Oh, and by the way, while I was at work, I got an email from the other party saying that the person that I was calling to witness, with regards to the will and all of that, and sudden deposits that were miscellaneous, that were kept like secret, that she was refusing to go to tend to court. She couldn't reach out straight to me. She went straight to them. And I sent them like the instructions. I said, no, it's totally valid. It's totally valid. So, I just know, like, when somebody like runs off and hides like that, you know they're up to something. Like, they're bullshit. If there's nothing to hide, then, dude, So, let's go ahead and just like kind of like move forward with this. What do you, Angels of Light and Love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages, my chakras, my auras, my space, my essence, my health, wellness, and that of my children's. What else do we want to say? Any other energies that choose to challenge that, we rebuke them and send them off with their direct karmas due, payable up front. Thanks so very much. It was so cold today, so unexpectedly cold. Well, thank you. So unexpectedly cold, and I told you, I'm very much in sync with the weather patterns, and it was I'm telling you. At first I started like thinking that I was imagining things, but no, the people at work also observed that it was strangely like abrupt with the weather patterns both yesterday and today. Like it was outside of what was actually put like on the weather map or whatever. So, gotta believe in myself. I know. I know. So, and then a manager wrote something nice about me, like out of the several months that I've been there. It was a shame that I had nothing, no like real accolades. And she tells me like what kind of crowd I'm in, you know what I mean? But anyway, you wrote something nice, and then I started to cheer up. I started acting within that part, even like it cheered me up. Even though I didn't feel like I was down in the first place, it just like elevated me. And then the sun started coming out. And then I experienced other energy takers like trying to like bookend me, like crowd me in. And I recognized that, and the clouds came through again. And they're still here. They're still lingering. So anyway, that means people are getting their karma. Based on yesterday's reading that I think I have not posted into public again yet, because I just need to catch up. So now that we're 11 and a half minutes in, we're going to answer, what are your next best moves that are uninterrupted and indisputable? Thank you. Jesus Christ. What do you got to say? Okay, these two. We got 8 of Wands and the World card. Dude, for sure, you're going to communicate. That's the end of that. That's all, folks. That's what's going on. That's insane. They said that's right. I have never gotten that pair ever together until now. See? A time and place for everything. Okay. Someone asked, are you a witch? The occultist definition of, let's say, in modern terms, anyone who does prayer is a practiced witch. That's just one of the forms of anyone who's a writer, they're a witch. Just in a different form. There are many different kinds of witches. So, let's see here. That one, ping pong. 5 of Pentacles. So it's like you cut your losses. And you take, your part. I don't know if this because my supervisor, who's like she's just gross. She's just a gross person, and I know I'm not gonna name call, but that's just her energy. It's just gross. But deep down inside, if I just look at the soul, I just know that she's a very sad, hateful person who really doesn't like herself. And she just projects that onto others because it's so much easier to do that. Yeah. So, I'm not really offended by who she is and how she is, because that's her life. You know what I mean? And that's it. But, she sensed that I was going to be leaving, so she greeted me. Anyway, that was towards the end of the shift. So 5 of Pentacles. What do you want to say about that, Spirit? Okay, 3 of Swords. You know what? There's dark magic coming through. People, it's almost like falling into an abyss, but all these faces off in the background laughing. I caved in or something. I'm at a loss or something. I don't know what. But the 3 of Swords, there's this combating in the spiritual realm. You see, like, I know what I've got going on, and this is, again, like heartbreak energy, where you really don't realize what you've lost. And so there's this combating, but like one is kind of like group BS, and this is like in an individual, just kind of like rising spirit, you know, speaking, or is it just holding ground confidently? So this is like a pacifist type of energy, where it's like, I don't have any words to exchange with you. It's just, you know, like the next best move is like indifference. Like that's the huge glow up that's happening for me. That's like the huge heartbreak energy that happens. Like on the way back home, I noticed that I realized, like, it wasn't like, is this the right decision? But like, what are the validating factors that play into affirming and solidifying this stance? And it was that I don't, how do I say it? I forgot what I was going to say, because I looked at the number thing going on, and like sometimes I think like work people are on here. I don't know. And I'm not supposed to pay attention to that. So the solidifying factors in it is that, like, oh yes, thank you for reminding me, angels, is that the tower moments are not supposed to really strike until after I leave. So the karma that's really supposed to set in is not due to happen until after I leave. So there's that. Yeah. Okay, so that was on my right lap there. Okay. Anything else you have to say about that? Like, as far as it being, I know that we've already answered it being my next best uninterrupted, indisputable move. Like, that's so accurate in answering that. Okay. Temperance, like, chill. So chill and so balanced. Like, just feeling it. Just feeling those decisions. Like, I know it's right, and there's no question about it. It's just like, I'm used to feeling something, like getting really in the feels of what I'm doing, but this is just like, it's a whole new level of indifference. It is. Just, like, it doesn't trigger me anymore. Like, just, I don't understand it, but that they're saying it's just chill. Like, both sides are going to see what comes of this leaving, and I've got the better half, because I don't have to depend on anybody to validate my aggressions in over, like, it's just like, it's, what is it, group bullying? It's I don't know, it's weak. That's what it is. It's weak. And you know, I'm okay. You know, we all have our growth trajectories and processes. So it's not my it's not my place to talk down upon other people's, like, resistance or pace. It's just, that's just what is, you know. But anyway, okay, anything else? Jesus Christ, what do I want to say? Next best moves. Okay, that one came in. The Shaman Tarot Accentuated. This is the star card accentuated, the cover plate. Ooh, I just got a burp in. Yeah. So, there's a lot of hope here, a lot of introduction within that. So just keep looking ahead. Like, look to ascended figures. Look to my core divine team. You know, the people that really, the sentience that really has got it together, and follow their lead. You know, focus on that. as like equals to my own energy. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Yeah. So, this is, being purposeful with your energy, Tina. It's being able to manifest well and ground that energy and light into, uh, I'm hearing commercial, sustenance, you know? Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Because all that stuff is distraction, you know? Okay. So, what's next? Do I have, like, what are my next best moves that are indisputable and uninterrupted with the court stuff? That just, like, it saved itself, like, right in between my legs on my lap. Okay, so we have 2 of Swords in reverse and Knight of Wands in reverse. That's interesting. This is like, these cards are very differing in energy. I mean, usually the Knight of Wands is either someone who's, like, not super confident, like, low-spirited, or, like, ooh, lay low. That's what it is. Or, like, a player. So, and then 2 of Swords in reversal is, like, being unblocked. So, just kind of opening that third eye here from what it shows, like, being in the calm. And, because I'm provided with, a lot of insights here. And so just kind of lay low for a while on that. Lay low and what does that mean there? Play small? That's what they're kind of saying here. You know, like play, like lay low, but play. So it's like play small is in my best interest right now. So, like, just do with what you have. Like, don't stress about having to salvage defiant energy. Because let's say if I was absolutely part of the will and they're just trying to take away any type of funds that would assist in paying out a portion of the home that is due to the respondent, to make it that much more complicated for me, I know if the karma is going to, like, ooh, it's going to be ruthless, and I am not interested in assisting with delving anyone that I'm not interested in relieving any of that karma from those people. I'm not. In fact, I'm prompted not to do those things, you know, just let them learn. So, like, the whole bottom line thing is not to stress over very obvious energy. That's what's going on there, okay? I mean, the fact that it's going to come as no surprise is, that, see, magician right there. The fact that it's, of no surprise is just also advantageous. Like, you already know what to expect. It's not even a premonition. It's something that's, like, same day, different, you know, what is it? Same thing, different, what, same day, different, what is it? Same stuff, basically. Different day, yeah. Okay, oh, here, okay. On my inbox, the big old drum, the Ace of Pentacles, extroverted, the Fool card, introverted, the Devil card, extroverted. So this is like, it totally is like Jumanji. Those aggressive drum beats, kind of like walking the line almost, mid-air. I think that's where I'm going to feel it the most. Just walking the walking the, what is it? Walking the path, like on a string, like rope walking. But they say that I can do that. So what's over here? The Knight of Pentacles inverted. It was a separate, and it was one turned up. Okay. So it was further away, not by a huge, like, drastic measure, but I don't know, this is kind of strange. So it's in the inbox. You know, when people type rope walk, it's like there's a bounce to it because of that, like almost everything is affected, you know, so there's something about that there, but so it's like a steady walk, Tina, steady, oh, the comeback is steady. The comeback is, it's stable energy. That's what they're saying. I mean, I know that we got the Devil card here, but there's, it's like, not obsessive for me. You know what I mean? Like, the journey for me is, like, not being aggro about it or, obsessive, like paranoid over things. So this is a very good energy. Like, people are going to hear where I'm coming from, where I'm going with this. So this is very good. I mean, to get the Magician literally on my left lap, that's so good. So good. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups. So I'm not supposed to listen to, like, anybody else's advice, like, not even entertain it. It's, I already know what I've been given. Like, the messages are given to me. Like, they're kind of top secret, so they're just, like, flown in, like, to my way. Yeah, I'm going to be able to feel things out, and just like how it's kind of like ad-lib channeling here. I don't know if that's the best way to put that, but that's how I'll be able to conduct myself in court. I feel like I portray myself well here. I believe myself to be portrayed well here. And I know that I've managed well at work. And so court it's just going to be like a little bit of a different breed, but it's the same dynamic that will be allowed for me. That's what they told me. Okay. All right. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this. Give me a second. Okay. How do I do it? Okay. All right. Anything else that you want to say, Spirit? Who's here? Who's here right now on my live? What energy is here? Just to double check, you know? It is a Page of Pentacles in reverse. Someone who's learning to invest, like to reinvest in self, you know, because it fell right on top of this, you know, thing. Someone who's learning to do that again. Okay. Somebody's who's is aimed towards a do-over, like positioned for a do-over. Good. All right. Top of the deck, Justice in reversal. It's coming through. It's coming through. Two of Pentacles. Definitely. Things are balancing out. Things are balancing out. Two of Cups. Oh, for sure. Harmonization. What? This master number 22 right there. Dude, somebody's also like astral traveling, dreaming. Oh my gosh, for sure. They look at this. Look at this. Somebody is like astral travel, dreaming. Like, that's the truth of it. What the heck is going on? What? Okay. Anyway, anything else you want me to tell me? You want to tell me about the court stuff? Or it's like, dude, I start. Tell me, what is it that you want to tell me? Like, just the next best uninterrupted and indisputable moves for me, Tina. Because I'm starting work too, and I got all this other stuff going, and what's to be said about that? Okay, that one. Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so looking at your roots, like building them, nursing them. They're saying that if you're at ground level, Tina, to whatever context that may be, to fully immerse yourself in that learning experience. So start to dig. And you know, not all root systems need dirt. Like, they can grow perfectly well in water. So there's something about that, providing clarity and transparency, that there's something magical within that point of view and that ability. Yep. Okay, that one is Page of Wands in reverse. So tying up loose ends, okay. So, okay, looking at the basics, like looking at the root chakra as far as what is going to form stability, what plants, what areas of growth only need water. Like it's already self-sustaining, they just need water and sunlight. That's it. Okay, what are those things? And those are the things that we should be prioritizing. Okay. Okay, to tie up loose ends. That's what they're saying. Okay, what fell down? Okay, well, Nine of Cups, first off, and then this one is the King of Cups inverted. Fell on the clipboard, so Jesus Christ is saying that he is going to be with me as far as helping prioritize. But mainly where I'm supposed to derive that energy from is, like, it'll naturally come to me within that, like, reaching that state of like happiness, like good vibes. It'll be natural, easy to brainstorm what areas to hone in on. Yeah. And because I'm starting off with a new grouping that appears to be more far more transparent, and on top of that, if for any reason there's areas that are not transparent, I have the ability to see it as though it is absolutely the case. Yes, I am gifted with that. So, that's something also to prioritize, those items that are to really look forward to. It's not like, oh, I have to do so much, like so much is on my plate. No, these are also things that are included where they bring hope, happiness, you know, all of that. So in laying low, having an unblocked position, I'm going to be able to see that clearly. So all the more reason why it's important for me to find closure with this place, and not to say, like, not to put it on my future employer's decision, like not to put it on them that it's kind of a make or break situation. I want to be able to make that decision, and this is perfectly valid. It's perfectly valid. One of the reasons why it is. Two of Wands in reverse. Why do we have Two of Wands in reverse? Seven of Wands in reverse. You know, just because we know the facts doesn't mean that it automatically, like, how do I say it? Doesn't mean that it's a prompt to, how do I say it? Gosh. Okay, this is what I'm saying. So this is total 9 of Wands, okay? In sum, it's showing up because you've sized yourself up correctly and you have the higher ground. You know these things. These are factual, Tina. However, it doesn't mean that it's a prompt to show up like that. Like, just because these items are factual within our positioning, it doesn't mean that we have to apply ourselves like that in every single situation. If certain realms of our lives show us that it would be a waste to invest ourselves like in that manner to everything, like just willy-nilly, no, it's we would be doing ourselves a disservice, wearing ourselves like out, stretching ourselves thin. So even though that we know that we're awesome and there's plenty of growth opportunity within us, it's like the most empowering thing is the ability to just say no, like say when. So that, I mean, everything about these cards are like red, root chakra. So there's that. Okay. I think I'm going to move into Bananagrams because we've spent like quite a bit of time here already, and then get one more here to transition. Segue is High Priestess. I already shoot, I already know. Okay, it's time. We've called it. When? Okay. All right. I didn't even expect that to come through. That is insane. All right. What else? What else do you want to tell us? B. Okay. ADEYR. So we have bad, ready, Brady, yard, Derby, Darby, RB. Okay, anyway, combination of those words. B, C, D, M, L, E, R, D, K, A, V, I, A, S, S, E, P, E, I, E, T. And you know what was so disappointing? The girl that's deaf, excuse me, there, it's like, I guess it's just shocking to me that, the BS comes from, like, the selfishness, the the rude, like, energy siphoning and all of that comes from different places, including these places that you wouldn't suspect. Like, she looks really sweet, and you would think that people who don't have, let's say, the same luxuries as most people do, that they would be more appreciative of what they do have, and therefore make an effort not to be an asshole, like a spiritual asshole. So that's what I gotta say about that. Like, just very disappointing. That she too also plays into the popularity thing, like wanting to be part of that. So, just anyway, like I don't know how many times within the past weeks that, and today, that she tried to tap into my energy, like lingering around and all of that. Anyway, what do we have here? Credible, credit, cream, pave, pivot, but there's no O here. We have Empress here. I think that's maybe the second time I've had Empress here. Dream. Okay. I'm going to put Empress here. You know what? Because we make decisions and we don't question ourselves as to the validity in it. We just want, like, to fortify those points. That's all. So I also have Empress. What else do we have here? Credit, we said, yeah. Credible. Okay. I don't have N, so I can't put incredible, but credible is legit. Kite, Katie. I almost saw Vatican, but we don't have N here. Dave, David. Diet. Amit. Adele. Lady. Talk credible. So I know I've always known myself to be able to talk, to speak in credible form. So that's what I've got going for myself. I think people initially don't see that in me. It takes a little bit, a few moments, for things to line up. But people who are public speakers, who are very well known, they see that energy in me. Yeah. Anyway, let's see here. Embassy? Yeah, I see embassy here. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be chill and not read into the karma of the courts or stuff like that. I think what's supposed to happen here is to allow for some breathing room for things to unfold how they're supposed to. Because there's something about that there where the karma that's supposed to unfold is like shock factor kind of karma. I really, really, really feel like that with all of the energies that I put into all of this. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Where do I put the rest? I don't know. I'm called to put ABC. Like, it's easy. It's credible. It's easy to call this credible. I don't know. I'm just supposed to put it like that. Drive. Oh, they're saying let the Empress drive. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, and that's YEA, yeah. And then D here. So, let me see here. I also see Daisy again. And Ivy. So plants that we can work with. Are there any stones that I should work with here? Let's see here. If I can just eyeball them without moving stuff around. Well, I see pyrite. I didn't think I was going to see anything here, but I was called to look without stressing too much. So it's definitely pyrite, and I don't know. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. Okay, let's put the last 4 letters in. So we have date. Huh. There's a date that's coming to talk. First I thought it was like date, like going out on a date. But then secondary, I got like a date to talk. You know, there's something, the discussion has to happen. I don't know. But, you know, the first impression is also very potent. So I don't know who would that be. Let's see here. What else here? Eads. And so I also see sedate. DIY. It's oh, you know what? I'm going to be able to teach others that it's credible enough to do it yourself. Huh. There's some, is that right? I mean, that's weird. It looks like, that it's absolutely a win-win situation as far as, an educational item. To be able to extend yourself in those measures, that, like, especially when it comes to something that that is very much that has a lot of weight to your root chakra, definitely. So this is a huge learning experience for me. Oh, AED. What is that? You know, like, you have to revive yourself, like defibrillator, AED. I think that's what it's called. Interesting. So we have an A left here. I feel like it's supposed to go there. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Like, regardless of what the readout is, like, I just know that things are good. I don't know how I know. I just know. So let's get one more from here. Symbolin, what do you want to say about this thing? Yeah, like, I think I'm supposed to, like, I don't even know how that's supposed to happen, but I'm supposed to be with someone like that I can walk the path with. You see, like, it's gonna happen. This is not just it's supposed to, but it's gonna happen. And this thing right here, it's like a thing in Paris or something, where it's about like the courts or something. It's in France, it's, what do you call it? In Tessellate by Alt J. That it shows it, the pushed out version of it. That's what that is. So I'm about to, so it's justice. Oh, someone is helping me walk that path, but there's something about that that's so weird. Like, okay, let's get a supplemental information, spirit. Is that okay? Is that okay? Okay. Okay. Yeah, because the burden, as it appears, is very, very heavy. Like, yeah, it's very heavy. What? That's strange. Like, it's almost desolate there. Okay. I don't know. I told you, like, that's Temperance right there, like, shh. Look. That's insane. Okay, so if this stuff happens at least on the first, it's supposed to be like shh, in transition. I don't know why, but like it was okay that I said something, otherwise they wouldn't have told me online. They wouldn't have told me. Oh, and the dark magic, you know, all of that BS, like is it's gonna be no more. Yeah, for sure. Do you see that? That's group dark magic. That's why. That's weird. I did not expect those cards. But they're saying it's a win-win, Tina. Okay, so for my grouping here, the energies that are here, what's the card for them? Oh, just dropped. Ooh, we got the king right there. So maybe the energies that dropped out or maybe they don't want to be known right now because they're big status. That's funny. People believe in me. That's funny. Okay, but yeah, this is somebody that's solidly sitting in their throne. Yeah. For sure. Okay. All right, that's funny. Okay, I guess that's it for now. Time to tend to other things. Just thought I had figured. Oh, and so let's go ahead and thank my sponsors, my supporters, all donations providing light and love. They are received and employed accordingly, justified accordingly. So, upon closing these portals in this reading, I send all energies back with their appropriate karmas due. Assisting with that rollout, that sequence. In light and love, I close these portals. Now,